So today we're going to learn about common factoring. And what common factoring is, it's exactly the opposite of what you've been doing when you were distributing into the brackets. So we did a bunch of work distributing. Now we're going to do the backwards work. This is new stuff for grade 10. Okay, so a greatest common factor, sometimes known as a GCF, is the largest whole number or monomial. Remember, mono means one, that divides into the terms of an expression with no remainder. We don't really work with remainders anymore. That was more of a long division thing. But if you've got like a decimal point, that means that there was a remainder. So the example here, we've got greatest common factor of these two numbers. So let's think of 8. What are the smallest numbers that multiply to give you 8? Well, you could go 1 times 8, but that doesn't break it down. So you can break it down into 2 times 4. And then the 4 can further be broken down into 2 multiplied by 2. Okay, so 12 can be broken down into 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. And as long as you pick one of these options as our way to break it down, it's going to work. We decided to go 2 times 6, and then you can break the 6 further into 2 times 3. So we ended up getting that 3 in there when we did this multiplication. Or sorry, this breakdown. So if we're looking at the greatest common factor, we want to find how many of the branches are identical. So this and this gave us a 2. So 2 is one of the common factors. This branch and this branch gave us a 2. So another 2 is a common factor. 2 times 2 is 4. Now, that's using a factor tree. I use my multiplication tables, and I just use straight multiplication when you're doing this. So if you want to use a multiplication table, I will try to remember to put one up along with this lesson, because I know I had them at school, but we're not at school, so you might want to print off one at home. Okay, so the way I would have done it is this. I would have said erase. I would have said 8. Let's break down 8. 8. 1 times 8, 2 times 4. Good. 12. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. What's the largest number both of them have? There's our greatest common factor. That's how I would have done it, but that's just because I've got my multiplication tables down real quick. Okay, so let's break down 24. These ones are ugly. We got lots of options here. Okay, 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, 4 times 6. And I think we run out. Okay, let's break down 48. I need my calculator for this one because 48's got some bigger numbers that are possible factors. So 1 times 48. 2 times, how would I figure that out real quick? 48 divided by 2, 24. 48 divided by 3, 16. Where's my thing? 3 times 16. Let's go. 48 divided by 4. Use your calculator. That's okay to do that. 4 times 12. We know 5 doesn't go into 48. Only numbers that end with 5 are 0. 5 goes into, let's check 6. 48 divided by 6. Always use that divided button. So that's 6 times 8. And that's as far as we go. 7 times 7 gives you 49. So because these numbers are close to each other, like that's as far as we can go. So let's look at our lists. What's the largest number that's common in both of them? They both have a 2, they both have a 3, they both have a 4, they both have a 6, they both have an 8, they both have a 24. All the way to there. Okay. I started with 1 and I realized they both had 1, so that would be silly. Okay, greatest common factor would be 24. 36, break it down. 1 times 36. 2. Oh, why am I going sideways? 2. 2 times 36 divided by 2. I believe it's 18. Yeah. 36 divided by 3. 12. 3 times 12. 36 divided by 4. See how quick you can get all these factors? 4 times 9. 36 divided by 5. I shouldn't even have to do that because it doesn't end with a 5 or a 0, but I tried it. And then 36 divided by 6 is 6 times 6. All right, break down 42. I'm running out of room. 1 times 42. 2 times 21. 42 divided by 3. 14. 3 times 14. I'm going to go up here. 42 divided by 4. Don't think so. 42 is not going to go by 5. Try 6. 42 divided by 6. Ooh, 6 times 7. And then these are so close that it's not going to go any far. Our next number to pick is 7. Well, it's just going to go backwards. Okay, what's our largest greatest common factor? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. That one doesn't have a 4. That one has a 6. Doesn't have a 9, 12, 18. 6 is our biggest option. Okay, so greatest common factor, 6. I'm going to leave those tries. I'm going to do them in their own video because this one was long.